Hi there, it's Michael Scarston here with Get Phoenix, and I'm sitting with Daniel with the American Heart Association. So Daniel, why don't you give us a brief overview of what you do here at the American Heart Association?
Cardiovascular disease is the number one killer of America, and stroke is number 5. So for us, we really feel we're on a mission to help save lives. And all our volunteers really help us with that mission. Even doing something small really helps us make our message move forward through education and making a difference.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about what we'll be doing September 30th at our Get to Give event?
One of the things that you guys will be doing here is helping us really, as I mentioned before, helping make this museum ready for the kids. As I mentioned before, we always want kids to really experience the museum. And I think you guys as adults will also experience the museum as well, because it really is a fascinating place to be. With that, we also need things to be wiped down, cleaned up, and put back in their place. So when the next crew of kids come in, and they will come in, we start all over with them. That's one of the things. Another thing is that we need letters and things put together for a big event that we have coming up called Saving Strokes. Saving Strokes is an event that's geared toward stroke survivors and caregivers, and it really helps them go outside onto a golf course and practice golf. You may think, well, is that really impacting their stroke rehabilitation? It really truly is. It's getting them outside, and just the motion of swinging and being out with other people, being out with golf executives, really does make an impact. So part of your team would be out there with us to help write thank you letters, to send and stuff envelopes, and to really make sure that event is a huge success.
Do you have any tips and tricks for young professionals to improve their cardiovascular health?
Okay. So for us, really, it's about making small changes. We all know at our age, and we all know that if we making those right choices. So if we don't, it's not because we don't know any better. It's because sometimes we choose not to. So we're always talking about making those small changes. You don't have to start changing your diet drastically and joining a gym and running a marathon. It's really those small changes that make a difference. With this specific audience, a lot of us are here texting. We're, one of those things is really becoming more active in our own world. Maybe that's walking to your friends to talk to them next door as opposed to texting them. Maybe that's actually getting up and doing something. Maybe that's parking a little further away. So we always say those smaller changes. If there's a certain way you like to eat, we say make it a little bit healthier. Instead of getting the super size, get the small. And just making those small healthy choices, we really feel make those big impacts, because they're things that people can do, and they're things that people can sustain. And so for whatever age you are, those small changes make a big difference.
Once again, I'm Michael Scarston with Get Phoenix Young Professionals. We hope you will join us on September 30th at the American Heart Association in Tempe for our Get to Give event. The event goes from 5:30 to 7:30 and should be a blast. See you there.